Hey everybody, what's up? We are raring to go. We grinded a lot yesterday, man. I think we got a pretty competitive novice bracket. I mean, I guess not. Maybe I didn't go that hard. I grinded as hard as I could, man, with everything else that I'm trying to keep up with. I feel like we made some pretty good progress yesterday. You can see we've been in the campaign a lot, farming. Ooh, the gold keys. Thanks, bro. When do we even unlock Doom Tower? Level 40? So we're probably not going to get to... We might get to 40. We might get to use those keys. Whatever, dude. But we've unlocked a couple slots in the shop. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to try not to use my gems on that stuff yet. I'll show you what we've been working on, who we're building, what we're thinking for a few things. And let's see how much time I got. I got 2 days here. Man, I really want to pick one of him up, man. I really, really want one of him. I just don't know if it's going to happen. Novice tournament. Let's see if we got anything for it. No, I didn't even get anything. It's a shame. Yeah, dude, they were going ham up there. There was no way I was going to catch them. I wish I had realized that I was here. I would have stayed up a little bit later and done a few more runs to get this. I hate that I missed this. What happened is I switched back over to my Free to Succeed to run some auto battles before I went to bed. And I didn't check this. I wish I had checked this. That's really a bummer. This would have been really helpful. So that's a critical error on my part. Ultimately, it'll be fine. It won't be a big deal. The gear might have been garbage anyway, but unfortunate. Unfortunate I didn't check that. The clan is full. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on everything. Generally, there will be a few inactives. So, you know, our rule is 2 days inactive and you're dead to me. So if I have to bump any inactives, I've got a waiting list, and we will consider the idea of starting a new clan. Now, last time I did this a long time ago, I had people take it upon themselves to start the second clan. Those are not going to count. If you don't directly get with me about creating a second clan, it will not be part of the cluster. I'm gonna have to keep it organized, and I'm gonna have to find someone to run the clan that I can rely on, because I think with Free to Succeed we had 3 or 4 clans, and over the course of like a month or two, every one of the clan leaders just disappeared, and then you have a clan that's kind of dead because they're still in the clan, they're the leader, they can't pass it on to anyone else. There's nothing I can do to get in and manage it, so there's no ability to like manage a cluster yet. Which would be cool if they would add, because that's pretty common here. So I'm going to get in my Discord, find some people that have been around for a while that I feel like I can trust, and see if anyone wants to start a second clan and manage it for me. And maybe we'll have a cluster for this, because I do hate that there's a lot of people that wanted in that didn't make it in. It filled up way faster than I was anticipating. And I want everybody that wants to be involved to be able to be involved. You know what I mean? So, perhaps I'll create a section in my Discord specifically for the Raring to Go crowd, and I'll see if I can't find me somebody that wants to manage a second clan for me. So that's my thoughts there. We'll get that sorted soon. So don't give up hope. If you didn't make it in, I'm going to figure it out, and then maybe what we'll do is we'll kind of recruit from the cluster into the main clan as we have inactives. You know, we'll see if we can't do something like that, but. Anyway, let's take a look at our champs and what we've been doing. We got our Gallic. Actually, I'm waiting, because I feel like there's going to be a mission or something at some point that says get a champ to 4-star Ascension. And there was one that was get a champ to 3-star Ascension that wasn't retroactive for some reason, which is dumb. But so what I did was I took Armiger to 3-star Ascension for it. So I'm holding off on putting 4 stars on him until I get to a mission that makes me do it, because that's dumb. But we've got... Now, none of the gear on any of these champs is thought out. I've just been putting gear on as missions have made me, and trying to kind of do what I can, but I just don't have a lot of gear at my disposal yet. But we've got our Gallic, we've got our Sniper, who's actually really good, can hit really hard. We're going to use... She will get 6-starred, I imagine, at some point. Armiger, of course, we're going to build. This dude, I'm enjoying this because I'm giving a lot of these rares deeper looks than I have before. And some of them are really cool. I threw a Relentless set on him that I got from something. I don't even remember where. I guess some mission I did or something. And he's procced a few extra turns, but it's cool. This right here is really cool. He ignores shield and block damage. He does take damage from it, but once he's ascended, he won't, and he just ignores shield and block damage. This is pretty handy. And then here he does more damage if he crits. He's kind of cool, man. He's very simple. He's a very standard single target nuke, but he seems to have pretty good multipliers, granted, considering that he's level 30 and not ascended. And his stats are absolute doo-doo. He's still hitting pretty hard. So I think I want to play around with this dude. I think what we're going to end up doing is, I think we're going to get a lot more out of single target nukers in Arena. I think I'm going to have to focus on that a little bit more. I don't know that we're going to have a ton. I don't know that there's a ton of good AoE nukers that are going to be at our disposal. Like we've got our Gallic and stuff, but I feel like when we start getting to a point where we have to deal with some of these, when we start running into Duchess and things, I think we're going to need big single target nukes to try to get those targets out of the fight. And there's a couple of options that we have for that. There's some things in this game, like Death Hound, for example. I know you're like, he's a common, but he ignores shield and block damage, and if he crits, he ignores defense. He can hit so unreasonably hard, well over 100,000 with decent gear. So we're probably going to build a Death Hound for stuff like that, right? He's going to slash through shield, block damage isn't going to matter, and he'll ignore defense if he crits. He's a really cool little champ, man. So we'll probably build one of him. We've got some fun stuff we're going to be doing. Like I did a video on the Skinwalker's faction crib. We've got Satyr here. He's pretty cool. He's probably going to be pretty helpful for us. He's got a decreased speed and a 4-hitter that knocks back turn meter every time he crits. This is going to be great for Fire Knight. You know what I mean? There's a lot of cool champs in the game that do cool stuff. I think we got a block revive here on Conqueror, so we may have to utilize that for Ice Golem. It's fun stuff. She's pretty neat. I've got a little bit of gear on her. The problem is that I was taking her into Arena. She will do this first, which I reckon is understandable, but she doesn't have good enough gear or anything. I just threw speed sets on her, and if I'm on auto, I can't take her because she'll do that and then she'll still just get killed. So I swapped in him, and that's how I've been finding out that he's a lot of fun. So we're working our way through campaign. We need to get, I'm shooting to get a, where do we, I think we get a Diabolist from here. So it's going to be nice when we can come up here and get a Diabolist. Because I believe isn't she the booster? Isn't she the little, she got the little attack bar boost, right? Fill turn meter. Yeah, so if she's built well enough, if she's got good enough accuracy, it's in essence a 30% turn meter boost. And then we can get a sorceress for our little speed lead, and we could start to kind of develop a little bit of a cleave. But again, I think we're going to have to get a lot more creative with Arena, because there's no chance we're going to pull an epic that's going to unlock something for us. You know, we're not going to get a Ceres and all of a sudden have that problem solved. So I think we're going to have to come up with some different ways to approach Arena, and I think single target nukers and protection is going to be a fun way to do it. So I'm really excited to get into it. I'm still trying to grind my way up and get a Trugor. I want him so bad. I want that dude so bad. So I just feel like he'd be fun. I'll show you why. If I keep talking about him, I don't know if I've talked about why I want him so bad. Where is he? So this I don't care about. This is okay, right? Skilled up, it's going to be a 30% chance to stun on a 3-turn cooldown. Could come in clutch, right? This is what I'm really interested in with him. It gets up to a 40% chance, so a little bit less than half the time, which means mathematically we should land it on almost half the team, right? Right? On a 4-turn cooldown, but it's increasing the cooldowns of each target's skills. So what this is going to be good for is if we get him fast enough and accurate, we can interrupt some of the flow of some of the teams we're going to be coming up against in Arena. This is also going to be pretty helpful, I think, in Doom Tower and pretty much across the board. I do wish we could get it to a little bit of a higher chance, but I think he's such a great budget option for something that before, I'm pretty sure only Warlord and Basher could do, right? Which are both very difficult to pull. They're both voids. Pulling a specific void epic can be as difficult as pulling a legendary, you know what I mean? So I think it's cool that there's a budget option for him. I would love to have him in this account. I think we'd have so much fun with him. So gonna see if we can't make that happen. But anyway, we are pushing our way through dungeons and stuff. We've farmed a little bit of potions. We are up to Dragon 6 at the moment. I don't know if I've even tried to push further, to be honest. And then the campaign, I showed you where we were at. We're on here. So we are on, what mission are we on? Upgrade a Great Hall bonus. We're at 41, so we need to win 9 more fights. Let's pop into arena real quick, see if there's any winnable fights. It looks like it's already starting to get a little bit more difficult for us here. And we just don't really have any synergy yet, and we don't have good gear yet. So we're struggling. Like, this kale is probably gonna pop us. This kale is probably gonna pop us. But let's see. I think we get a badge even if we take a loss, right? So it doesn't really matter. If anything, we bump back down to bronze 1. Oh, that stun. That stun hurts. If anything, we bump back down to bronze 1. And the fights get easier. Let's heal you up. I want you to get a turn. Okay, the recall's fine. That's fine, I think. We can get Kale out of here. Dude, he goes on these little extra turn things sometimes. It's pretty dope. He got 3 extra turns the other night. Well, we'll put an attack buff up. Nice. Who else do we think maybe we can get? There's a Draco in there. How fast is he though, you know? Let's see what happens here. A Draco already. Okay, let's smack. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Dang it, dude. I guess we'll heal. This is an L. We're not gonna come back from that. I need to just get in. No, but it still wouldn't matter. I just got to get some better gear on Gallic. I think then. So one of my complaints about early game is 1, 2, 3. Yesterday, I almost took a screenshot. There was nothing in my inbox, but I had like 9 arena refills, and they were all expiring in like 3 hours. So one of my complaints is, stop. There's too many arena refills in the early game rewards for missions and stuff. That needs to be replaced with silver. My silver looks okay now because I've just done nothing but farm campaign, right? But there's way too much of that. You need to split that up and do something else. Give us some chickens, give us some silver. Silver's a problem. You really need more silver. There was times where I was trying to upgrade my gear to just +8 across the board on some of my champs, and I didn't have enough silver to do it. So they're not gonna listen. They don't care. But I think that they should replace probably more than half of the arena refills, because we're not doing arena that much when we're brand new, man. Like, settle down. We're doing what the missions and stuff guide us to do, and you end up with over 10 arena refills that are all expiring in a few hours. No one that's brand new to this game is doing that much arena. That's insane. So replace it with some more usable stuff. Give us more potions. Give us silver, chickens, a couple more books maybe. Like, you know, stuff we can invest into our starter. I feel like I had to make food to get him to 4-star. You know what I mean? That's dumb. There should be chickens. You should be showing me chickens at the beginning of the game. At least, honestly, I think that the progression should give you what you need to get him to 6-star by the time you're like, I don't know, level 40. Maybe around the time you would hit level 40. If you've been following the missions and stuff, maybe by then it's giving you what you would need to 6-star a champ. I feel like that's a great way to get you started, rather than just dump a bunch of arena tokens on you that are going to expire, right? It's kind of silly. So anyway, that's my little tangent for that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep taking L's until we can drop back down to bronze 1. I guess you don't get points. I guess you don't get one of these when you lose. I thought you did for some reason. I thought even if you took a loss, you still got something for it. I guess that's not the case, though. I guess that's not the case. I think maybe gear. I think they could give you a little bit better gear, too, honestly. But that could just be bad luck, too. I think some of the gear I've gotten from, like, as rewards, I've gotten pretty unlucky on. Like, it's given me attack gear, but it'll be like flat HP boots from some of the rewards I'm getting, and it's like, well, that's not really doing me any good, dude. I'm brand new. Can you give me some speed boots, man? So, I don't know. It's not gonna matter. We'll outgrow this very soon. I would have sworn you still got a badge if you lost. Am I crazy? I would have sworn that was a thing. Man, I would have sworn that was a thing, dude. Tokens. I want to see the rewards. Medals. I guess not. I'm still not entirely convinced it wasn't a thing. Someone back me up here. Tell me if I'm remembering that incorrectly. Maybe I'm mixing it up with Summoner's War. Maybe it was Summoner's War that even if you lost, you got one. Because I feel like I remember saying, even if you lose, you still get a medal, so it's not completely the end of the world. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I feel like I remember having said that before. So there you go. All right. Anyway, this was more of a catch-up video. We're gonna keep doing what we've been doing. I'm going to knock this out today for sure. And what I'm gonna do, by the way, is there's this desire to want to spread things out, but what's gonna happen is you're gonna hit missions that are gonna want you to max something in your Great Hall, and you're gonna be really far behind if you try to spread everything out. So I'm gonna pick one thing and max it. I'm gonna pick another thing and max it. I'm gonna pick another thing and max it. So we're gonna max 3 things back to back to back to make sure we don't get hung up on the missions too much. Because that's really annoying when that happens. So to the best that we can anyway, we're gonna do that. And I'm still thinking about what I want to lean into. I think I'm gonna want to play around a lot with resistance earlier in the game. I feel like playing around with resistance is gonna serve us well. I don't know. Maybe I'll just stick with accuracy for here, and then depending on what champs I'm getting and I'm starting to build for defenses and my different arena teams, we'll think about the other thing that we want to focus, but like someone that we're going to lean into heavily. But we'll get it sorted out as our roster starts to develop a little bit more. And we have a couple ancients here. Might as well pop them. I know that I should be saving for like events and stuff, but since we're not going to be using sacreds at all, I figure we're going to get enough of those to help us in events, and we can also hang on to void shards until we need them for something, you know what I mean? And I'll eventually get to a point where I start letting my ancients build up, where I'm not going to want to summon so frequently. But right now, with our roster being so skimpy, I just want to add some things to it. So late video summon. So everybody that's stuck around gets to see some summons, baby. All right, let's do it. We got 2 shards. Let's go. See if we get anything interesting here. Anything that's going to help us. All right, an epic. It's going to do us no good. Don't care about missionary anyway, so whatever. I might use him as a chicken, to be honest, dude. That's going to be nice. That's going to be one of the things, too, is like, if there's a premier epic, I'll leave him in the vault for later in case I ever do want to start using him. But like the ones that I don't care about, like him, he's just a chicken as far as I'm concerned, dude. So that's gonna be nice too. Are you kidding me, dude? Back-to-back epics? Get out of here, bro. Give me something I can use. That's so stupid. Okay, well, we got some chickens, dude. Gallic's gonna be that much easier to 5-star, so. All right, that's it. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know how you're doing in the comments if you're following along. Again, I'm gonna look into getting us a cluster set up so we can get everybody involved that wants to be involved. And other than that, man, I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a good one. Later.